The next morning, we drove from Pictou to Halifax. We visited the Halifax waterfront, and we saw many kayakers and canoers enjoying the water. And what seemed like thousands of boats, big, small, fast, and slow, were all parked here. But the best thing to do is to sit back, relax, and enjoy the beautiful weather. After hours of driving, we finally reached the Cape Breton highlands. The visitor center allowed us to feel the fur of many species living in this national park. Then we explored our unique, authentic Encheti Camp campground. And soon afterwards, we headed for Skyline Trail. We found ourselves in a magical world. Moss-covered pine trees tower over us, and the dense growth of ferns covers the forest floor. And the sun makes the greenest herbage shine bright yellow. I was walking on a plain cobblestone trail, but also a trail with the views that I will never forget. As we walk past a lookout, we see where the elderly mountains and the pine forests meet the deep blue sea. We also see a snowshoe hare unafraid and happily eating its supper. As we head on, we enter a boardwalk. And then what seems like heaven explodes in front of our eyes. Plants turn light yellow as the sun sets over the boundless sea. I let the mountains, the oceans, the forests, and the streams take over me. Then I felt like I was alone standing on blades of golden grass, admiring the great outdoors. After a good night's sleep in the authentic, we decided to visit the camping ground beach. And after exploring the beach and collecting 2 pieces of driftwood, we headed to drive the K-Bot Trail. The lookouts were spectacular. The vast ocean lays on one side, while high mountains stand on the other, with countless pine trees concealing the ground. Then we walked a trail showcasing 400-year-old sugar maple trees. Then after, we arrived at Black Brook Beach. The beautiful cliffs immediately attracted our attention. We get closer and admire the great outdoors. Then I see it, one of the most beautiful things I saw in years. Now an amazing waterfall stands before me. I listen to the pounding of the water and watch the beauty of the Cape Breton highlands. And after Black Brook Beach, we entered another lookout along the K-Bot Trail. Over here, you could feel a comfortable ocean breeze while watching where the land meets the sea. Then we arrive at Broad Cove camping site. And after check-in, we headed for the unique beach. A rocky bottom river meets the lively sea. And rich wildlife surrounds us. Arrived at the peaceful cove of Ingonish Beach. And above the cliffs lay the famous Celtic Lodge. A freshwater lake is located right next to Ingonish Beach. The surprising thing is, after millions of years, these two waters never mixed. The next day, the first thing we did was walk along the beach. Then we visited the Alexander Graham Bell Museum. But then, when the time came, we boarded the MV Highlander. Once we were on, we looked back at all the adventures we had in beautiful Cape Breton Island. But we left for a bigger adventure. And we told Cape Breton Island to wait for our return.